Welcome to This Week in Sim Racing, July 1st, 2011 edition. I'm Sean Cole.
And I'm Tom Hackey. This Week in Sim Racing is sponsored by iRacing.com. To get 3 months for the price of one, go to our website, InsideSimRacing.tv, and click on any of the iRacing banners you see there.
All right. Well, this week's show has a lot of DLC content in it. First up is Shift 2. They did a DLC pack, actually 2 different DLC packs if you had a PS3 or an Xbox. But if you were a PC driver, you were kind of left out in the dark.
Yeah. What the heck?
But they have finally released it. It is free to all PC users, both packs.
So worth the wait then.
Very worth the wait and kind of making up for lost time. So they got a lot of new cars. This is the Legends pack, which is going to have one of our favorite cars, huh?
The Flatbug!
And it also has the Speed Hunters pack, which is going to give you some high-speed cars perfectly suited for the new drag racing that they've added to the sim. And for any of you out there who are interested in that DLC, which is free, so you gotta do it if you're a PC racer. Yeah. Just go into the game, circle around to the store, and you'll be able to download it right there.
Awesome. Moving on to some Dirt 3 DLC news. They've come out with their Monte Carlo DLC pack that takes place at the Small Principality and adds 8 new tracks.
Okay.
Which is awesome.
It is. And when I think of rallying, it's that Monte Carlo logo that I think of that just, I mean, it's so iconic when it comes to that.
Oh, it totally is. And these are some of the longest tracks and hardest tracks that they've ever put out. So that's really good. The game needed that.
And we got a little tease of it right here behind us. So, I mean, we've been running it and having a good time. I know for the Xbox and PS3, it's downloadable for $10 or 800 Microsoft points.
That's right.
What about the PC?
On the PC, it's a little more difficult. You have to install the game on Steam, of course, and then boot up your Games for Windows Live, log into that account, download the DLC there, then boot the game back up, and it will ask you, hey, there's some new content. Do you want to enable that? And
That's
you say yes.
Providing you have a working Windows Live.
It gets a bit difficult with Windows Live. Yes.
So a while ago we mentioned SimBin. They had some DLC, the Retro Pack, and we finally got a chance to test it out here. And I'm going to tell you, this shut down our offices. Everybody stopped what they were doing to get involved in the hill climb.
We all had work to do.
We're running the 2010 VW Scirocco. This thing was front-wheel drive and just madness on this track. And what a great track.
Amazing. Now, Darren set the fastest time with a 3:05.765, which was killer.
Yeah.
And we were doing well, but when I saw that time, I was like, no, I'm done. And actually, we're going to create a thread in our forum that has Darren's time in it, so please go beat that.
Please, please.
It would make us feel a lot better. If you want cool Gearhead or Petrolhead t-shirts like the one I am wearing, head on over to enthusiastapparel.com. They have some really amazing t-shirts. We'll see you when we come back.
Open Wheeler is not just another racing seat. It's made with the input of real racing fans who know the mechanics of racing. The Open Wheeler can be used by almost anybody, from a small child to a fully grown adult. Just like the seat in a real car, Open Wheeler has a wide range of adjustable positions, just like a real car, including the angle of the seat up and back, and the pedal distance and wheel height. Open Wheeler is super light and it only weighs about 50 pounds, and it's really easy to move around the house with its built-in wheels, and it folds down for easy storage.
Welcome back to This Week in Sim Racing. Now, iRacing has released a few new screenshots of the new stuff they have coming. So the August update with the new tire model and iRacing 2.0 officially is going to be a big one. They've got 2 new cars coming and 2 new tracks coming. Iowa Speedway, Suzuka Circuit, and the LMP car and the Ford GT.
That LMP car, when 2.0 comes out, we get to try that with the new tire physics. I am looking real forward to that.
That should be a fun car.
You know, they've been kind of tight with these pictures. I haven't seen much footage, so this is kind of new, getting to see a little more of these.
Yeah, they're being conservative, but it's looking cool. And if you want some more iRacing content, go on over to youtube.com/iRacingTV. The episode 10 of iRacing TV just came out, and they've got Tony Stewart on there telling people what they think. They've got the Indianapolis 500.
This is that whole driver swap with Lewis Hamilton.
Driver swap.
This was one of the coolest things ever in sim racing.
What about Tony's comments, guys?
Yeah, that's
Tony's
very true.
comments.
And some of
on
these comments are
iRacing.
only on that, because I watched the Speed Channel version,
So
and
did
they
I.
weren't there. So
Yeah.
some of the best remarks from Tony were in that iRacing
Yeah,
TV.
do go check out what he says. It's really cool to hear a real driver give feedback like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So over E3, we talked a lot about Forza 4, new game coming,
Mm-hmm.
and it seems the trendy thing to do, but they got their limited collector's edition of the game coming.
Yes.
And it's going to have a couple things that you're not going to have available in the regular version. So some people are going to definitely want to get in on this. There's going to be some cars that only certain people are going to have.
That's right. And one in Forza 3, we had these unicorn cars situations, so
Yeah.
who knows?
Could create another one of those. Big
That's
money
right.
cars, perhaps. The other thing for me, it has a few stickers in it. So, I mean, you got the 96-page book. There are some cool things. And for those of you, the ultimate Forza fans, you're going to want to get that version of it.
Stickers are awesome. I
are.
think all car guys like stickers.
Absolutely.
And in other news, the Nordschleife came out for Netkar. Now, this is Com 8's version for R Factor, converted by Tomas Torresen for Netkar.
This is like one of my all-time favorite versions of that track, the Com 8
Yes.
version. And so seeing it in Netkar, which is also some of the best physics you're going to see,
Very
I
good
cannot
tires,
wait
yeah.
to get out on that track.
Cool stuff, and it looks beautiful. I mean, look at that.
Yeah.
Amazing.
You know, another thing about a converted track, it's not as simple as just bringing it over. I mean,
No.
you got to rework the physics. So you've got a complete physics change along with this track and making it all work together. So if you are interested in trying it out, you can go to Virtual R, that's where we got the story, and they have a link there where you can download the track.
Yeah, and we will also link it in the description for you, so it'll be nice and easy to get.
Absolutely.
That'll about do it for this show. We have a couple cool things, though.
Absolutely.
We're going to have a little contest for the Dirt 3 DLC, the Monte Carlo pack.
Yes.
The way you enter is just go to our forums. There's a Dirt 3 section. During this show, we've had a video playing in the background from Dirt 3 Monte Carlo DLC, and answer this question. What car was it? Easy.
You would think it's an easy
Should
question.
be easy.
It's in the game.
So answer that question in our forums in the Dirt 3 section, and everybody who answers correctly will be put in a random drawing, and we will give away a Dirt 3 Monte Carlo DLC pack.
What, in a couple weeks?
That's right, yeah. End of the
good.
month.
All right. Other things you're going to want to check out. We just did the Nixon brake mod. You're going to want to see that
Yes,
episode.
we did. And we have some cool things coming up.
Yeah, definitely. We've got the ARC wheel, which we've been talking about. I've been teasing it forever. It's finally coming to an end.
It's ready. And the Human Racing GT chassis is coming. There's been a
Absolutely.
spy photo of that on Facebook, but nothing else has been seen so far.
Not yet. So that's going to do it for today's show. I'm Sean Cole,
I'm Tom Hackey.
and we're out of here.